Good morning, Charlie's Consulting Angels. I'm happy to be working with your team. My name is Fiona Miller and I am BHP Billiton's Corporate Affairs Chief. Right now I've been dispatched down to Chile to work in the negotiations with the Chilean miners and labor unions as they've been on strike since October 13th in our Spence mine down here. As you requested, I'll go through a little bit about who we are, why we're here, and some of the issues that we've been experiencing since we came down. First of all, BHP Billiton is the largest mining company in the world. It was founded in the merger between Australia's oldest and largest company and then a London-based firm that was established around the same time in the 1800s. Although the leadership is a good international mix, for example, I'm a U.S. citizen, I do find that as a rule the company's cultural dimensions and preferences are strongly rooted in those Anglo beginnings. As a result, we tend to vary widely from some of the host countries in which we operate, for example, Chile. We are here in Chile because it is the world's largest source of copper. Our Spence mine produces copper cathodes that are distributed worldwide. This year, like I mentioned, on 13 October, our Spence mine workers went on strike after their labor union rejected our latest benefits and salary package. The government-mediated negotiations 2 weeks ago also failed to bring about a settlement, so right now the strike has resulted in the mine operating at minimum levels. We have not replaced any of the miners that are on strike. This has also had a trickle-down effect in international markets. Now, for our issues. Obviously, negotiations have not been successful this far, and I definitely need your help. I've noticed a few pervasive behaviors throughout my time here, interacting with both the labor unions and the miners, and I would love to get your insight on why some of these keep popping up and how I can work through them. First of all, I've worked throughout South America, and my experience so far is that the Chilean people vary the most from any other Latin American country that I've visited. They are, as a whole, a very serious culture. They seem a little bit more focused on work than some of their Latin American counterparts. As a result, I know that those miners that are out of the mine right now are not considering this just time off, and we really need to get them back into the mine. Secondly, as a rule, they seem less connected in social groups. I find that they're a little bit less comfortable with the mining union speaking on their behalf than some of the other countries in which we've done negotiations. And finally, throughout my one-on-one interactions, I've found that the Chileans are unfailingly polite, often beating around the bush and not being forthright with some of their demands for fear that they would offend me. This has obviously not been good for our negotiations. I also find that they have a little bit of a problem trusting anyone outside their inner circle, and this has been the root of some of our frustrations in coming up with a good solution for both sides. So as of Monday, we still have no formal agreement. The thing is that there are so many other international countries operating here with mines and a presence here that we definitely need to work through this issue. It's been said that this Spence mine issue is going to be the test bed for a lot of negotiations later in the year, so we definitely need to get this right. So I look forward to hearing from you, Mr. Gilpatrick and Ms. Sanchez. I've heard that you guys are experts in Chilean cultural dimensions, and I do think that our teams working together will bring much to this issue in our negotiations. Thank you very much.